And for our last breath style in this session, I'm going to invite you to coherence breathing or to balanced breathing. And in this breath style, we're just going to bring our inhale and our exhale to the same length. And there's a number of ways you can do that. You can do that with counting. So maybe you want to inhale for 3 and exhale for 3. Inhale for 4 and exhale for 4, or whatever count feels right for you in this session. And feeling the count, if you've done this before, not assuming it'll be the same, but just seeing what it actually is, what that count is for you right now. But equally, you might want to use your fingers. Bring each of your fingers to the tip of your thumb as you inhale, and again as you exhale. Or you might just want to let the body do it naturally. Set the intention and allow the body to do it naturally. But whichever way you're going to do it, I'm going to invite you to breathe, that we all breathe together for the first 3 breaths. And I'm going to count them for you. So at the end of your next exhale, just resting for a second. Then we're going to inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And allowing your body to find its count now. Keeping the inhale and the exhale balanced in the same length, and keeping them gentle and soft through the nose if that's available. Maybe checking in if the breath you're doing is still right for your body. Maybe you might want to extend the inhale and the exhale slightly. But equally, maybe you're finding them too long. Maybe you want to take a count away. In that breath gently in and out through the nose, and not forcing it to be anything else, allowing it to be what it is. coming to the last 90 seconds, so just checking in. Do you need to change the length of the inhale and exhale? Or maybe it's still absolutely perfect. We just have a couple of breaths left before we go back into the silence. Really feeling that balanced inhale and exhale. And you might decide to bring the balanced breath into the silence, and you might decide to just rest.
And as the bird song brings the silence to a close for the last time in this session, reflecting on your journey through the breaths, through the silence, and become aware of how the breath feels as you bring the breath in and out in your natural rhythm. And this final bird song indicates that it's time for you to start bringing some gentle movement back into your body, for you to become aware of your surroundings, to become aware of your contact with the chair or the surface that's holding you and the earth that is underneath that. And as you start to bring some of those little micro movements back into your body, you might want to also just gently blink open your eyes and begin to familiarize yourself with your surroundings once again. Looking at familiar things, objects, maybe the view from your window. And then gently returning your attention back to the Zoom room.
And as you come back and take your time, there's no rush to come back. I'm going to draw your attention to just some links and notices that we have in the chat for the people who are in the Zoom room with us, but also if you're watching on YouTube, they'll be down there, I think. And if you're in the community, they'll all be in the events tab. So the recording of this session will go on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel and you can access the recordings of many, many sessions there. And this one will go there as well. And the recording will also go in the Exhale library. And if you access the recording in the Exhale library, there are no ads. And you can join the Exhale library free. And the link for doing that is in the chat. We have 2 longer breathwork sessions every month. We have Anchoring the Exhale, where we have breathwork and seasonal astrology, and that's on the 4th Friday of the month. And then we have an evening at home retreat. It's a 3-hour session. It's breathwork and Celtic tree wisdom. And that's held on the 2nd Sunday at 6 p.m. And our next one of those is next Sunday week. And we're breathing with the aspen. And there's a link in the chat for access to those, to get tickets for those. There's also a link in the chat for the breath coach training. We offer breathwork trainings, and we have a 50-hour breath coach training that we offer. That you could do this as well, and believe me, it's the best thing to do. It really, really is. And then the final link is our directory listing. And our directory listing is where if you're not in the Exhale library, you can contact us in the directory. And you can also, if you enjoyed the session, you can also leave reviews. We do love reviews as well. So those are our links, and they're all, as I say, in the chat, or you'll find them around. And just to say before we put off the recording that even though the session may have felt very gentle, when we do breath work, things inside begin to move. So just being gentle with yourself, maybe for the rest of today and into the next couple of days, and noticing what comes up. And doing all the things that you know to do, keeping yourself hydrated and eating nourishing food and spending time with people who nourish you, and maybe getting outside, although the rain here right now is torrential, so there'll not be much outside. But if it's possible, getting outside into nature and into the fresh air. And for those who are watching on the recording, hopefully we will take some breaths with you again soon. But we're going to switch off the recording now and open the room if anybody wants to share anything.